welcome back for your soulmate update. I will be doing another update on the 16th connected to your soulmate path, be it with them or you're not, and you're ushering them in. Also, when it comes to new things coming on the channel, I will be introducing a new channel as of 2019. The information is directly below, however there are no videos there as yet open. But more information will be coming during the month. Now, if you are wanting to book a reading, the link is below. Those of you who are new, a very warm welcome. And tribe, thank you for following. Love and light. Okay, let's have a look. Now, be mindful that during this time we have Venus on the 16th going direct and Mercury going retrograde. Now, during that transit, we can feel off kilter, and even from now through to the 16th, the way we feel in a frequency level within our connections won't be normal. So even if the 3D notion of the given relationship, if you're in a soulmate relationship, looks great, what's going on inside can be frequencies, and especially what comes through can be old frequencies of the past. This retrograde cycle can be issues connected to 2010, and also moving forward in a correct manner, in a truthful manner within our connections and where we're passionate. It's going to give us clarity in this time frame, but not to make decisions before the 16th in relation to which given path to take. If you can, avoid it. If you can't, you go with it, and it is what it is. That frequency, though, of the positive mindset and the truth mindset, if you're holding that frequency, it can help you move forward to the next 30 years in a positive way. Otherwise, it can be another karmic cycle of a 12-year cycle. Let's try and get this right, eh? Now, let's have a look at the crowning energy. Okay, it can be feeling a separateness. So really meditating, going into hermit mode, or physically having a separation or being currently separated from your soulmate energy. On your side, Aquarius, you're trying to heal and you're feeling balanced. There might be a proximity between you. So the separateness might not be a physical separation. It could be distance, where you're having to really heal and be cautious in the way you're relating to them, or you're thinking back to past tense separations. There is a lot of conflict going on around you, and it might be clashes of wills with your communication right now. You also feel the way in which you relate to them, or they relate to you, can be hasty at times in your communication style, and you're needing to be really cautious this week moving through. It can be you're looking back upon connections and how they directly related to you, and if this is more, how would I put it? Is this worth the frequency, or is there more conflict than need be? You're also concerned that the connection isn't going to last, or you're meditating upon connections in general not lasting. It might make you very high-strung and emotional, so it could be making you feel very unwell, very uneasy. Now, your counterpart's energy, be it you're with them, excuse me, yeah, you're really not happy. You're not happy at the moment. You're not having the faith in it. You're being a bit confused. You're getting triggered. They're scared that you're going to leave as well. And it can be fear-based frequencies again from the past, from previous connections. It may be they're doing everything in excess. They're getting very triggered the way they relate to you. It might be they've got control-related issues going on, or vice versa. And there could be gossip and conflict and, you know, trying to bring the balance back during this retrograde, family-related dynamics. But it's going to come to an end, either the direct connection on their side or the issues that they're projecting. Between you, there could be vengeful people, or you're being cross at each other with the way you're communicating. You can also be getting to a point where you're both recovering through things that have happened to you both separately. And so you've been placed together by universe to help you heal that direct dynamic and have the mirror effect within you. There can be delays in relation to what path do I pick? Do I heal this? Was it old energy from other people that has caused conflict in this connection, or can we make it so? You're working out what does make you happy and what doesn't. For you, Aquarius, I feel either you or the other person is coming through is very mature. The other, however, is very young. So it could be the age-related dynamic or the mindset-related dynamic. But there's something that's not balanced at the moment and coming through in an abundant sense. For you, what's holding you down is you're wanting something to go to the next level. You're trying to be very responsible. You're seeing the bigger picture of how to build healthy connections for some. Others of you have some hopes, dreams, and manifestations, and you're working on them directly. That is causing direct conflict in the connection. It's also a fight and a battle of wills, I'm hearing, of who's right, who's wrong, and who can have what, who can't. So there can be control-related dynamics coming through. Now, in the air energy, the frequency of what you're knowing in your higher self, or what you haven't quite communicated yet, jealousy. Is that perhaps you feel it or they feel it, or you're directly mirroring this frequency to each other, which is causing conflict. Now, in the passion-related domain of what's burning you up or what's moving you towards your higher goal in a negative or positive way, it's firing you up because you're fearful that you're losing something. Even though it might be for some of you wish to be here, but you're being pushed to deal with this. And the funny thing is, a lot of times, universes are very unique frequency. We feel things are happening to us, but whatever is happening to us is showing us who we are. So it can make us or break us. And with this, really, you being very nurturing and understanding and wanting to build things to the next level, this individual wants it, but they're doing it in a complete polar opposite manner. They're holding on to it so tightly that it's breaking it down. And you're concerned because you're aware of what this is and why it's coming through, which is frustrating you because you're taking the healthy approach. Okay, well, I would be here till, death do us part, so to speak. Or I want this to grow to the next level. However, and again, energies can swap. Don't shoot the messenger. You or your partner are worried about the loss, and you're at a loss to know how to deal with it. You're at a loss to know how we got to this. So it can be you meditating upon a past frequency, not directly given to just now for some of you. You're coming out of the conflict because you're knowing you're doing your best and it will be their loss, but you're also at a loss to understand how it got to this. Now, what is making you emotional? The insecurities, it's really putting you off. You're looking at it and you're thinking, gosh, this is really strange. I don't quite understand it. It might be yours or theirs. And people in general, how they've actually mirrored towards you of how it makes you feel. And you're not saying, it's not that it's been an ongoing pattern. It is for some of you something that's just come out of left field. And it looks like very triggered behaviour. What's the advice? Oh, you're really wanting it to get back on track, okay? And it might be them as well, but you feel stuck. Okay, you're being very truthful with what you want, but there still seems to be conflict. I feel most of the frequency is due to the fact of the Venus retrograde and shadow period. Try and keep as grounded as possible. Try not to get too triggered. If you can neutralize the situation, but don't make any rash decisions before the 16th. I will have the update hopefully up before or, on the 16th. Because after I finish this, I'll have to get tucked straight into it. So the frequency will be fluid moving through. And I will give you the update soon.